Welcome back. Today we are installing the AutoBlip Kit on our 2020 MT-10.
It's going kind of slow.
And we're reinstalling our ECU after having it flashed.
Taking our time, doing it right.
We get eaten alive with the mosquitoes outside, but we got it done. I do break something in this video, so if that's why you tuned in,
Start assembling the QuickShift.
don't fast forward, we'll get there.
By removing our stock shifter.
We are removing our stock shifter. I had already undone that plastic clip.
Should take the place.
That's the factory
Up and down
QuickShift up. So the AutoBlip gives us QuickShift down as well.
Right now I'm just mocking it up to see if it's the same length as this one.
This is a new bike. I'm not fully comfortable messing with computerized bikes just yet, but we're getting there. We're getting more comfortable every day.
It needs to be on there. I don't think I need to take the spools off.
No, I thought that's how you take the shifter off, but that's incorrect.
Very tempted to put a little bit of Loctite on these, but I don't think that's necessary either.
Not necessary. Some people like to adjust it.
At our disposal.
I ran it all the way down and it felt great. That's the instructions that they gave us for the AutoBlip install. Leaves a little bit to be desired, but the most important is the bottom there, where it tells you there's a green wire that needs to replace a wire in the ECU connector.
Stock connection.
That's the harness we have in our hand. It plugs into the factory quick shifter that came off the stock and then has two leads coming out of it. And then those two leads attach to the new quick shifter, which is a push-pull instead of just a pull. And you have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. But it's not a big deal. You just swap them if you got them wrong.
Okay, the stock quick shifter is out.
There's the old one.
Whew, scary, but worth it.
That's a far better picture. So save yourself some time, mark that upper piece of the shifter there and just take that off. And it makes screwing it all together so much easier. That green wire is the one that's going to go into the back of the ECM connector.
So next, take a little screwdriver and we're going to unlock this dude, and it says position 2. I don't know if you can see that. Right there it says 1, 18, and then here it says 33 and 48. So if that's position 1, that's the one we're aiming for, which would be second from the right. Up here, which would be yellow with a blue tracer. That's the one we're going to swap out.
Yeah, that red plug there is just a dud.
According to that, now it's unlocked. Very carefully, you should be able to slide this dude out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it careful with the needle nose, and I'm actually just botching that wire, but just get a firm grip with your fingertips and give it a firm pull, it'll come out. I'm trying to be gentle and just aggravating myself. But we get it.
Unlocked all the way. It should come out. There we go. Jeez, man. So I had to keep track of the orientation. So crimp side down. Crimp side down.
Word to the wise,
This way.
run your wires first before you start installing them into the connector. We didn't do that.
Alright, fully seated. Let's see if she'll lock back into place. Okay.
Very easy.
Done. But the hardest part is over. So that's awesome.
We're getting there. I'll feed you, don't worry.
Worth it to get this done in time.
It's incredibly embarrassing. So now we're putting some heat shrink over that wire because you want to protect it so that it doesn't arc against the bike, make contact, ground out, whatever, since it's no longer being used. And we doubled up on the heat shrink.
Okay, yellow and blue is push. Red and yellow is pull. Now, unfortunately, this does not specify, so we have to actually leave this open so that we can change it if we accidentally get it backwards. So we got a 50-50 shot on getting this right. Kind of makes it interesting, I guess.
Now we're dope because we hook it up before we've installed it on the bike.
We're just gonna go this one here. Let's put this one here. Done.
Not done. Now we have to take it off so we can install the actual quick shifter, then plug it all back in.
And it wouldn't be me working on bikes if it wasn't 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So it's okay.
It's every single time. It's kind of amazing. You'd think I would have learned my lesson by now, but we haven't. Now, I didn't know if I had it upside down or not, but it works. So that
left-handed threads, that's fun.
So I'm guessing that's the proper orientation.
Difficult for no reason.
And it does have left-handed threads, which is why I'm telling you to mark that upper part of the shifter, take it off, spin it all together, and then slip it right back on. And make sure that marking lines up so your splines are correct. Save yourself a whole lot of time and trouble that I didn't do. And then it has a little silicone boot with those little wings on it. I don't know if I should have taken that off, but I didn't.
That's on. Now we're gonna just bump all of these. My shifter might be a little wonky, but we'll work on it.
It's a little stiff. Like I said, I ran everything down to full seat, and I'm happy where it is. You can adjust the height of the shifter by playing with those settings, but I was fine. I like it where it is.
Okay, again, another lucky guess. Let's see what happens. Blink. Blink.
Now we're plugging in for keeps. And now it's time to plug in the ECM.
Nice and positive, clicky clicky.
And now we're taking the time to shove all the wiring into the little factory rubber boot for a clean install.
Now it's all just cleaning it up. Let's figure out a way to shove all of this up in here, and then I will, unfortunately, I hate myself, we will double back and feed this wire through. I meant to do that, I fucking didn't. God damn it, let's do that right quick.
This is where we go off the rails.
We are doing so good. These are not the corners I want to be cutting right now.
This is hard to watch.
Oh, come on, what the hell?
Rookie mistake of my life.
Oh my god, come on.
Push the clip down.
And now this connector doesn't want to come off. How did I get you off the first time? I just broke something. I just broke one of my connectors. Yep, right there. God damn it. And this is why we can't be trusted.
Don't force things. Normally I would have YouTubed it and figured out how to take it off like I did the first time, but I was in too much of a hurry and decided to force it.
And if I had done that the first time, this wouldn't be a big deal, but we had to do it twice. We always have to do it twice. And it just gets old, man, you know?
It's the story of our life, man. Don't let me work on your stuff. I can cut corners and cheat on my own vehicles, and I'm fine with it. But run the wire properly the first time, right? When you take your ECM off, push the little tab down, the bar will move forward, easy as butter. It doesn't affect the bike. I've been riding it for 2 months like this, and it's fine. But it annoys me. Eventually we're going to try to super glue it back on, and if I have to, I'll replace the connector and move the wires over one by one. But that was a really stupid mistake to make. Rookie mistake of my life when it comes to working on cars and bikes. So now we're done. I tried to maybe find a zip tie, and we're putting the cover back on it. And we're ready to fire up. I wasn't going to go through all this and not take it for a test ride. So that's what we're fixing to do now. And that is footage from my cell phone. So I can get decent audio on the startup. Because the Mevo audio is terrible. I love that camera. Where is it? It's over there. But its external mic is awful, as you can tell. And this is with wind reduction and everything else turned on. But we're taking the time to reinstall the battery, reinstall the seat, and then we'll fire it up. But don't get in a hurry, especially when it's something critical like this. If that ECM plug were to rattle off, I mean, talk about problems. It hasn't, and I don't think it will. That bar's got a nice positive connection. And oddly enough, this bike doesn't vibrate very much. Not that I've noticed. Not like a Harley, you know. There are the power curves for the ECU flash, by the way. I meant to throw those in this video. I'm glad I remembered. Go. Moment of truth. Now in that small clip, I'm sad that I didn't rev it up for you because it sounds amazing. But I wanted to clean that exhaust one last time just to make sure it's completely grease and grime free from doing the bars and doing everything else that I did to it. So when I actually do go out and romp, I don't accidentally burn something into that steel. This is our first time riding it with the Leo vents installed, the ECU flash. Alright, we're back. We never left. But now it's time to ride. They're locked up. She sounds good, buddy. No engine lope. Engine lope. No check engine light. So far, she looks like she's gonna fly. And fly real good. She is idling lower. Oh, I like that. I'm not going to talk much. I'm going to let the video play. Watch it with you. Okay, let's hope we didn't fuck ourselves up. The fucking mosquitoes got me, boy. Okay, I got the quick shifter correct. Okay. Fuck, that's a good thing. Oh, the fucking my heel is touching the exhaust. Holy shit, I think I nailed the quick shifter. I think I fucking nailed the quick shifter. I don't fucking believe it. Happy fucking guess. No fucking way. No shot. Fuck, this thing sounds good. Oh, that was embarrassing. I almost stalled it at the light. Oh my god, this thing sounds so good, dude. And she is running nice and cool. Oh, fuck, this thing is running good. Yeah, before the fans wouldn't come on until about 2:30. Now they come on about 195, so runs way cooler now. Oh, she sounds so good now. No engine light. Holy nuggets. Like I said, the only thing I f***ed up that I feel really bad about, that I'm gonna have to replace at some point, is the connector to the fucking ECM, man. Fucking like an idiot, man. Getting too ahead of myself, wanting to switch shit around. I decided to I accidentally snipped one of the fucking clips off. Like, I went to push the bar back that would separate it from the ECU, but there's a clip that you have to push down first before you do that. And instead of stopping to fucking look at it, I decided
that it would be a good idea. I decided it would be a good idea to just fuck it.
I made myself sick with this Insta footage. Just playing with it. Got a little carried away with the keyframes.
I thought for sure I had the fucking shit upside down. So the fact that I don't have it upside down is fucking rad. It appears to be working fucking perfectly.
And it's one of those things where you don't think you're going to use it all the time. I use it all the time. I'm spoiled rotten by that downshift. It's awesome. It is buttery smooth. Tell me in the comments if this is a good format. I feel like the videos are too small, but if you're watching on a cell phone or something. But I wanted to throw both of them up there. I didn't know how to superimpose
You have to be
them.
careful, man. We're not fucking, don't be the hero. Keep an eye on the head for cops.
We try not to speed. We live
Like I said, we're no speed demons.
We live that CDL life, so we have to be really careful. This bike is going to get us into trouble one of these days. It's really good having a digital display. It helps tremendously manage your speed. And a gas gauge. First bike I've ever owned with a
Any
gas
bikes
gauge.
at B-dubs? Nope, I don't see any.
Nobody at the B-dubs.
Ooh, I wonder if I see Russell.
He's one of the guys I work with. He runs the same corridor I do between...
That would be funny as shit if I do. Okay, yeah, so aside from fucking that up, the connector, which I am sorry about, we will do better about that, there's no doubt about it. But there's really nothing we can do about it now.
I'm apologizing to myself. Rookie move of my life, mechanically.
But it's getting dark, man. I can't believe we did it. So we got the spools for the lift installed, which I don't even know if I did that right.
I forgot
It came
that
with a bunch of washers that I have no idea why.
the spools go in the back so you can
You
lift it
don't
up
need
with the
them.
motorcycle jack. I haven't tried them yet. MT-10 has two sets. One in front of the axle, one behind the axle. I use the ones behind the axle. I haven't tested them yet. They come in handy for greasing your chain, changing your tire, things like that. And everything's rattling off. Our mirror keeps coming off, the Insta keeps rocking. We didn't plan this. Kind of like I don't script my videos either. Tell me in the comments if it's
Okay,
obvious.
so I just realized you have to be off the throttle for the downshift to work.
Yes. For the AutoBlip to engage, you have to be completely off the throttle, which I thought was weird. But it makes sense. It's not gonna... so you don't accidentally have missed shifts, I guess. Don't mind our speed.
Alright, that's pretty rad. That's a weird way to do it, though. Oh, my mirror's about to fall off. Serious? Jesus Christ, we're gonna lose our fucking Insta too. What the hell is wrong with us today?
Everything's coming off.
Anybody at the QT? No. We'll stop there on the way home, I guess. Okay, so I'm happy, right? We did it. We're back on two wheels. Our throttle does seem to be smoother, which is real nice. I'm digging the downshift, even though I don't... I guess that makes sense. You'd have to be off the throttle for it to work.
Like I said, don't mind our speed.
Holy fuck, buddy. God damn, this bike is fast. Holy fuck, this bike is fast.
I need to stop cursing in my videos so much. had no plans of making a YouTube video out of this, so that's why this footage seems so weird. I'm typically just talking to myself for my own records, but I wanted to show you guys, and I wanted to play with the Insta camera a little bit. But I hope you guys liked the video. Install is pretty smooth, highly recommend.
I don't think she's too obnoxiously loud. Not nearly as loud and like violent as I thought it was gonna be. Like, that is rad. That makes me really happy.
I thought it was gonna be like a straight pipe, and luckily it's not. It's creepy quiet stock, and so now it sounds like a motorcycle.
Ugh.
I've had no complaints. I've come home late. Nobody gets upset. But I highly recommend this upgrade for anybody who has an R1 or an MT-10.
I feel like she's running smoother. Yeah, I do.
If it's bone stock, it's worth it. It's healthier for the bike. It'll last longer. Better response.
She sounds good the way she barks, man. Bark it up.
The only con is fuel economy. It goes down about 20%. Used to get 80, 90 miles to a half a tank. Now it's like 60 to 70
We are
miles.
mosquito bitten like a motherfucker right now, dude.
To
It
half a
sucks. I'm really not happy about it.
Whatever. We're stoked.
It fucking blows.
We're clearly flying, dude. It was worth it to get a couple mosquito bites to get this kit installed and take it for a test drive on a work night. I have to be up at 3:30 the next morning. But I had to go out and test it. And like I said, it's a whole new bike now. With the bars, the pipes, the ECU, the upgrade, the AutoBlip. This bike's for keeps.
I really hate that I gotta torque up that fucking mirror.
I'm gonna have this bike for a very long time.
Oh, it's good, buddy.
And we got a friendo coming up behind us. In this video, I didn't know him, but I met him like 4 days later, out riding around.
What's up? I wonder where this dude's headed. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Any questions, I'll answer them all in the comments. If you hung out this long to watch this with me, I appreciate it. Drop a like, you know, I'm very much new to YouTube. Any critiques on my style, editing, even these voiceovers which are not scripted at
I
all.
wonder if there's anybody in the Hobby Lobby right now.
I'm sure it shows.
Oh, he's running. Do I follow? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what the etiquette is. Alright, he's gone, motherfucker. Like, see ya.
But
I
yeah,
don't run that fast.
I just wanted to show the AutoBlip install because the only video I found, I'll link in the description, is a guy installing it on an R1. So I wanted to show you that it can be done on an MT-10, and
I'm glad we're out and about, but man, you fucked up with that connector.
it's not exactly a tutorial, but
We're gonna have to figure something out.
I hope it helps. And very much reach out to Two Wheel Dynaworks. There's a lot of companies that do flashes. They have a pretty awesome reputation. I'm not mad at all. Their customer service is top shelf. The turnaround is really fast. I emailed them probably 7 times with a laundry list of questions every time.
I wonder if he's going to the Hobby Lobby.
And they replied like the next day. Answered every single one of them.
I'm trying to remember what exit that is.
They're very good people. So if you made it this long in the video, I really appreciate it. Like I said, any feedback, I'm welcome to it. I encourage it. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.